YASA stands for the Latino Law Students Association, and to me, YASA means family. YASA is more than just an organization here in the law school. YASA has been to me my actual network of friends, my community, the people that have been there when I've been stressed or I've been having a hard time. They're there to support me.
Having a Latino association was really important to me just because my entire decision of coming to law school was very dependent on that factor. Like my Latino roots, my upbringing, my experience played a very big factor in why I wanted to go to law school. And of course, being Latina was imperative. So I wanted to make sure that there was a group here that I could feel at home with.
I'd say it was probably the most important reason, or one of the most important reasons I came to Michigan. I remember it was January 29th, about 3 months after I got accepted at Michigan. I received an email from Rebecca, who was then the co-president of YASA, and she was very friendly, and she spoke with me over the phone over all the questions I had.
YASA has affected my experience here so much because it's a reminder of home. I see my peers from YASA in UPCO and LOCO. We're always talking via email or GroupMe, so they're a constant presence, and it's just nice knowing that there are people like me here who are there for me.
One of my favorite moments that I've had in YASA was when we went to Detroit to the Detroit Institute of Arts. We went to go see the Diego Rivera murals, and we had a group of students going, and we had such a fun time. And after that, we went to Mexican Town in Detroit, and we had the best Mexican food ever.
Mr. Wolverine is a male pageant that is put on by YASA. It has become kind of an iconic event here at the law school. And what's great about it is that it really represents us as a community, because it shows that Michigan, even though we're very hard workers and we're very studious, we know how to have fun. And all the proceeds from this event actually go to a scholarship for first-year law students who are working in the public sector and could not get funding otherwise. Winning the Juan Luis Tienda scholarship was a very special moment for me, because it not only opened the doors financially speaking because of the scholarship money, but it also allowed me to gain a greater network. I was able to meet Ken Salazar, who is a great Latino mentor in our community and is also a Michigan alum. And just getting to know him really made me realize the kind of impact that I can make as a young Latina.
Their whole future is still ahead of them, and they're enthused and they're excited, and the Michigan Law School, this Michigan experience, is providing them the foundation for them to succeed in their future.
I was pretty much sold on Michigan already, but I still wanted to come to preview weekend, so I did, and I came for the Juan L. Tienda banquet, where I had the opportunity to meet everybody in YASA. And it was awesome to see how close-knit the community was and how well they got along.
My professors are open to going to lunch with us in these more informal settings. I got to learn more about their legal career and why they chose to become a professor, where did they come from before becoming a professor, which was really nice for me to try to figure out what I wanted to do next.
When I first started, I would get an assignment and I would see that I had maybe like 40, 60 pages per night, and being an English major, I was like, I can do this. But then as you go in like 1 or 2 weeks, you realize that you're not reading correctly. You're reading like you did in undergrad. You're reading really fast and not picking up the small details. So once you start learning how to read the cases, I think the workload feels heavier. But as you practice the correct way of reading cases, then the workload again seems a lot more manageable.
First semester I had 3 doctrinal classes in legal practice, and I didn't really know what to expect. I had watched movies and read books about law school, but I didn't know how to make friends, adjust to Ann Arbor, and also do homework, be prepared for cold calls. That being said, professors were really great about talking to each other, and they were very aware of what we had assigned for other classes. So I think their communication reflected in our workload being very manageable and giving us time to go to trivia on Thursdays and be involved in extracurriculars, but still be ready for class time.
I had a really great summer experience. I was really lucky to be selected to be a 1L scholar for Skadden Arps. It's a big law firm in the United States and worldwide. And they do this program where they invite diverse candidates to apply, and they select amongst hundreds of people. And I was able to get one of those spots in the DC office.
My first summer, I was working for a nonprofit organization in New York City, and I was doing asylum work with the Unaccompanied Minors program. And basically the way that it influenced my work for my second year was that I knew coming to law school that I wanted to work for a law firm. After this summer, I've realized that maybe later on in my career, I want to do more public interest work and I want to work for a nonprofit.
Once you make it into law review, you have a lot of great opportunities, not just for mentoring, in that I can get some other alums who have been part of law review and mentor me, but also in polishing my writing skills. One of the requirements that we have is that you have to do a note for your first semester, and that really helped me not only think of, how can I make an impact in legal scholarship, but also how can I improve myself as a legal writer.
There are lots of opportunities to contribute to legal scholarship outside of just Law Review. There's a lot of other journals outside of Law Review. There's the International Law Journal, the Journal of Race and Law, Mittler Entrepreneurship Journal, and a lot of other ones as well.
I live in the Lawyers Club. I have my own room along with my own bathroom, so you don't have to share. I know there's some rooms where you share a bathroom with another person, but the majority, you will have your own bathroom. Overall, it's a pretty good experience. You don't have to cook. You can go to the dining hall. I wake up 5 minutes before class, and I can be right there. Just take a quick shower, and class is literally a few hundred feet away from your room.
Outside of the Lawyers Club, there's a lot of other places that students can live. For my first year, I decided not to live in the Lawyers Club because even though you get really great access to amenities and you have the food right there, the cafeteria, and you have like a 5-minute walk to class or less, I really wanted to live somewhere where I could have the ability to cook my own food because I really enjoy cooking.
Oh, there's plenty of good Latino food in Ann Arbor. There's Fira Batidos. We had that during one of our events, which is delicious. Temas Tacos is also pretty good. Chelas is really good, so definitely go there. And probably the favorite and the best Latino/Mexican food, because I'm Mexican, so sorry, lean more towards Mexican, is Mi Casita in Ipsy. Guaranteed that it will make you feel at home.
My advice for incoming 1Ls would be to get to know your classmates better. I think sometimes you can get lost in trying to figure out who you are as a law student, how to study, what are exams, how to take notes, and all of this overtakes you, and I think we don't take enough time to kind of go out with some friends, find out who they are.
Be confident in yourself, be confident in your abilities, and also reach out to people that have been in your place before. People that are similar to you in your circumstances, or people that you just look up to as mentors.